Righty, hello. US session, 17th of September 2024. Market will open in about 4 minutes time. So, bit of a rough day. We had 2 break-even trades and one for minus 8 points. Just wanted to show here in the DAX, very unlucky. So, if I pull up the history here, so we got short there on an aggressive, 15 points in profit before taking out for break even. And then here, my God, this was on a brunch break bar, got long here, went all the way up, moved our stop loss, we were at 20 points in profit, came all the way back, just took us out and then rallied. About 70 points. So that hurts a little bit. But anyway, fresh session. This is the US. We are gap up on both the Dow and the NASDAQ. So we still got about 2 minutes to go. We had news today in the US. Retail sales, but it didn't really do anything. Didn't have much of an effect. So we've got currently overnight all-time highs on the Dow. But like I say, we are gap up at the moment, so this line is where we closed yesterday. Jump on the 5 minute. Close the CNBC. Ooh, tea is hot. I know that there is an FOMC member speaking tonight. I don't think it's too serious. I know the main FOMC conference is tomorrow. But we'll watch. That is at 6 p.m. GMT plus 4. Alright, so 15 seconds. See what the NASDAQ does. I'm going to watch it when it gets back. If it gets down to these levels, here I'm going to be watching. I think we might have a rally. Alright, so Dow is falling a bit, looking quite negative. So, looks like it's on its way down to try and close the gap. Again, NASDAQ, we are gap up. If we get a first bar that's positive, I'll be looking to sell underneath the low of the open. It's the same on the Dow if we get a positive close here. It probably won't happen straight away, but I'll be looking to sell the low. New all-time highs. Again. That's a negative first bar in the NASDAQ. So I'm going to look at selling the Dow. Oh my gosh. under 677. So I'm thinking maybe 670. Don't want to take profit. And then we've got our typical setups. We're just waiting for them to materialize. That's going to be the aggressive and the traditional school runs. Bit of time to wait before those. So NASDAQ just testing this range, testing highs, testing lows. I'll be looking, if we do get triggered here, to take profit at the gap fill. But we got a little ways to go before we get filled there. Actually tighten this up slightly. I'm going to go to 72. May look to be a buyer just above this candle. If we get up to about 552, 553. That's slowly pushing down. I think we're a little bit choppy because of the FOMC announcement, but I don't know if that's going to have too big of an impact tonight. I know tomorrow night is, like I said, the main one. But you know, anything to do with interest rates? So we're basically just sticking inside this range at the moment on the NASDAQ. I'm going to watch when it gets up to the 550 level. So see what happens here at the 690 level. We just push straight through that. Right, so like I said, 677 is the low. I've gone a little bit below that, about 7 points below that, just so you know, I want the market to really prove that it's on the way down. I don't want it just to come up here or come down here, just breach the bottom of this low and then retrace back up. I want to see momentum. NASDAQ is still messing around in that range. God, that's quick. Okay, so, oh my God, that slippage. Right, so we're in the NASDAQ, looking for a move higher here. Looking for new highs potentially. got a bit of a rally here out of the Dow. Go on NASDAQ, looking quite choppy. Not looking too good. Dow was retesting the highs here. Let's see. About 11 points down at the moment. That's not good. Yeah, I wanted to be a buyer at the break of this candle, with the hope that it was going to, we're going to see higher prices. But you know, you're wrong until the market proves you right. So let's see if we can get a push up here. I'm not going to hold on to it for very long. We can break this high, things will be looking a bit better for us. Doesn't seem to be the case. There we go. Come on, get above that high. There we go. Ah, now it comes back. Come on, NASDAQ. It's too quick for me. Nope. So we're in about 6 points of profit there, now it's turned around. I've got a mosquito here. It's biting me. I think we're going to get stopped out on this one. Alright, Dow is on its way back down, but it's just a big range at the moment. Nothing. Yeah, we're going to get stopped out on this one. Decrease the risk a bit from 40 to 20. Damn it. Ah, NASDAQ, you bugger. Oof, now it breaks down, eh? Sherbet. Not a good day so far. Not a good day. Another not a good day. Okay. Well, forget about it, move on to the next one. It was the right idea. We're in profit there for a little bit, but not this time, it said. See what type of breakdown we can get out of the Dow here. Ooh, big breakdown there, sure. And there's the aggressive. Shoo, that's a lot of. Right, I'm in the Dow. If we get underneath the the opening low, I'm going to be adding. Let's see what we can do. Still a bit rangy. Might manage it from here. What I can do is use this. Alright, well that's going against us. It's not looking good. Ah! It's not the greatest stop loss placement, if I am honest. We should be all the way up here, but I mean, I haven't got the risk for that profile anyway. So it looks like we're going to be stopped out here for 40 points. But yeah, should be all the way up here, which is a bit too much risk for my liking. Still got the traditional after this. NASDAQ touching previous lows. Let's just pop that there. I think we're going to get stopped out here. If we get lucky and we see a push down now. NASDAQ breaking down. It's lovely. Don't know why I didn't take that short. Let's see if the Dow will follow suit. There it goes. Really not happy with the stop loss placement if I'm honest with you, but really change it now. Come on, Dow. Yeah, looking quite choppy. So NASDAQ made a run and is now pulling back. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to be adding if we get down to 670. Don't like the next bar. Okay, there's a nice break. Alright, I'm in both positions now. There we go. Go on, Dow. Gonna close them there. Meh. Getting hung up around. And we got the FOMC in like 4 minutes. That's why I wanted to close those. I don't know how much of an impact this one's going to have. So on that we made like 11 points, nothing serious. But yeah, we're right on the FOMC announcement, so I want to see how that is. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass because it falls right on the school run. So I can actually, I think I might, oh, there's still 2 minutes left. I was going to say I might just set it up in the meantime on the NASDAQ because 564. Okay, so we'll go 570 for a bar. 465, we'll go 460. 460 for a sell. We're looking here about 100 point bit of risk there in the Dow. The NASDAQ also quite a big boy candle, so it's more risk than I would like. So Dow is on the way to filling the gap. We'd be in a bit of a better trade now. Could have actually moved stop losses to break even and then waited. But anyway, we've got about 2 minutes left before the FOMC announcement. I don't mind setting up on this side because there's quite a bit of a buffer here between where price is and the extremes. Yeah, so we're on our way to filling the gap here in the Dow. That would have been a damn good trade. I should have stayed in it. But you know the news, hey? So let's see if we get a pullback here in the Dow a little bit so we can set this up. What have we got? 3.9 at the low. So I'll go 3.2. Okay, well, we're about to have alright, so let's pop it in here. Set these up as well. Quite a big wick on this candle. So we've nearly filled the gap here in the Dow. Okay, so our orders are in place. Yeah, so as I thought, that FOMC announcement today I don't think was a very important one. Tomorrow's the important one. I think tomorrow's going to be quite hectic. Oopsie. Right, so let's see if we get filled here in the Dow. Gonna manage this one quite closely again. So the NASDAQ is pretty much just stuck in the middle of this range again. So now we wait. Let's just hurry up and wait now. See which way we get filled. Okay. So I mean a decent rally out of the Dow. Didn't quite fill the gap, but close is close enough, I suppose. Looks as though we could be taken. Oh no, now it's coming back down. I was going to say taken long on both. Let's just wait and see. So 7-1, I need to watch 6-7 over here. I'd give it just a little bit more. Just a little bit more while it's still in this range. 7-3. Yeah, so that's about 5. I think that's a bit better. I like sometimes just to have a little bit more of a buffer. I have been caught out too many times where we just nip ourselves into the position and then reverse. I want it to actually move. Okay, so we're long on the Dow. And we're long on the NASDAQ. Okay. Let's see how this turns out. Fair amount of risk on both. Phew, okay, Dow was killing us already. Yeah, slightly worried about this range, but let's see. That's incorrect. NASDAQ not looking great. Ah, come on, let's get a rally out of the Dow. So I actually don't mind this for a long position because of this bearish candle down and then a complete recovery straight back up and a break above that candle's high. So I would expect a bit of follow through here, hopefully, if we're going to break this range. Let's see if we can get a big push in the Dow here. That'll be nice. Break this high. I think we'll be alright. NASDAQ struggling a bit more though. I hate trying to manage both trades. And now Dow pulling back at this high here. If we can break that, we're going to see new all-time highs, and you know, kind of where do you stop then? And if we look at the NASDAQ on the day, get back up to these highs, that'd be lovely. So there's a nice push on the Dow. I'm gonna move stop to break even there. Maybe a bit too soon, sure, but maybe a bit too soon. NASDAQ is killing us. Oh, and now the Dow has killed us as well. Damn it. Yeah, I just got my stop loss there in time, but God. Not liking this now. We're looking good, and now we're looking horrendous. We've got 45 seconds left of this candle. This NASDAQ position's making me nervous. Gonna reduce risk quite a lot on the NASDAQ. If it goes any further down than that, I want to be out of it. The Dow. Let's see if we get some follow through here. Come on, Dow. Yesterday you ran so beautifully. I think this range is... Okay, so NASDAQ is not interested. Reduce risk a bit more there. Right, I think I am going to... So I know I'm back and forward here, I'm just watching. See if I can... There we go, if we can break above this high, that'd be great. NASDAQ isn't really interested, I might just close out the NASDAQ. Keep an eye on the Dow. Get stopped to break even. Yeah, NASDAQ I think I'm gonna close. And the Dow, just gonna watch it. I'm gonna close it. Don't like it. So I mean, we're clawing our way back. It's pretty much where we started. I'm not liking this range that we're currently in. I really am not. And we're not showing a hell of a lot of momentum from the Dow. I'll take a quick 5-minute break. It's this one. I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a 5-minute break. Yeah, so I know that was a bit of a chicken move, but I'm quite worried about these ranges. The NASDAQ is just testing the top. I tend to be quite wary if I get filled on the position and then it pulls back kind of straight away, especially with these previous tops over here and a range. Dow looks like it wants to go. And it may very well. You see that when I'm dealing with this risk profile, it makes life rather difficult. There goes the Dow. Wondering if the NASDAQ will follow. No, NASDAQ seems to be going the other way. So yeah, I felt a bit frantic there when dealing with both. Yeah, looks like Dow might rally here. It looks like it seems as if it wants to. There's that mosquito. Hang on 1 second. I literally just chased it around my office and I couldn't get it. So if you hear a loud clap, that's me trying to get him again. 'Cause he's chewing on me. Yeah, okay, so DOW is on its way. Where is school run? Short there. NASDAQ not really doing the same. So just have a look at the European market quick. Yeah, so DOW is going. So that's a good 50 points already. So we're very chicken there. Gosh, that's, that part of my bloody trading I've got to get right. It's just, it makes me so nervous unfortunately, when the risk is that great on this small account size. Let's set this up again. So we got a breakout in the DOW. It's done pretty well. NASDAQ is pretty much just stuck in the range. Yeah, DOW is definitely on the run now. Damn it. That's worse than losing. See if we can get that out of the NASDAQ. Again, let's just give it a little bit more of an offset. Now we got DOW pulling back and NASDAQ starting to rally. Okay, we're back in on the NASDAQ. So with 4 minutes left of this candle. Yeah, now you see it tips us in and then it drops again. So that's, I'm pretty sure due to this range, but I'm not going to try and make sense of it. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No point in trying to analyze every little movement. It's a fool's errand. Oh, that's unfortunate in the NASDAQ. No. What I wanted to do... no, that's not what I wanted. So auto break even to 20. Don't know if it's going to do it now, but got to remember I've got to keep setting that. Been listening to a lot of Mark Douglas lately. I wonder if the Dow is now influencing the NASDAQ. Okay, not looking good in the NASDAQ. Well, we tried. See the Dow coming back down to the school run entry. See if it pulls back into this range. We don't seem to have very much luck in the NASDAQ. It's it's my own fault, but I don't want to say it's my nemesis, because that's just silly. But you know, sometimes it's only natural to start feeling that way. You just got to get that out of your head as quick as possible, because market is neutral, doesn't care about you. But yeah, I'd like to see a rally here out of the NASDAQ. So the sellers are putting up a bit of a fight here on the Dow, but buyers are pushing them back. Bugger. Yeah, I think that's going to be tickets. And then our only other opportunities really are going to be, I think if we get back down to the short side, I'll look at flipping the switch and taking the school run short. And then brunch break on Dow. I think we're going to get stopped out here for certain on the NASDAQ. Actually, I almost don't even want to watch it. So Dow's pulling back into this range. Yeah, they're going to get stopped out. I can just see the way it's moving. A little bit up and then push down, and then a little bit up and then push down. Let's see. Yep. Damn it. So we're down like 3% on the day. That kind of hurts. Having a horrible week. Last week was great. This week is horrible. Week before last was also horrible. Going through these like boom and bust periods, and I can't fathom as to why. Well, I know that I've been making some stupid mistakes lately. But otherwise, I'm following the plan. It's just not working out. Last night I couldn't follow the plan because the risk was too great. It was nearly double than what it is today. So we're just messing around in this range. How many times do you take the same trade over again? So still quite a long time before we get the brunch break. I almost want to say now, if the NASDAQ does break out, it needs to get above these highs to prove anything. So my question is, was my stop loss too tight? You know, I said if it got back below this 15-minute candle, I didn't want to be in it anymore. But it's pulled all the way back now. That's what we look like on the 30 minutes. So quite congested. Like if it goes now, I'm gonna freak out. Dow is pulled back quite nicely. I don't know, NASDAQ in this range, I think maybe what I'm doing now is just chasing. I think I should just leave it at that. And if it breaks out, it breaks out, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. What are we sitting at here on a structure point of view? Are we sitting right at the top again? Let's see, look at that in the Dow. Good grief. That stop loss is in the middle of nowhere. You know, I think I'm just chasing. I'm gonna stick it up there just to watch, but it's another day of down 56 points. Yesterday, as you can see, also horrendous. Horrible in the DAX. Didn't trade the US. Well, did, but break-even trade. Now we'd be long again. Is this the time that it goes? Yeah, it looks like it. So now we got Dow falling and we got NASDAQ rallying, and there it goes. Mother. This has happened to me now, I don't know how many times, and it's a serious knock to my psychology. That to me is another buy signal. There's no way to get in. Shit, is that already gone now? I didn't quite get prior bar. So we still got about 20 minutes before the brunch break. Oh, gosh! This is an elusive mosquito. Just pops up out of nowhere. Sheesh. So that's NASDAQ doing NASDAQ-y things. It got to about 40 points from the traditional school run side before coming all the way back. Now the question again is, how far? So I'm not looking to analyze anything, I just want to trade what the market is showing me. There he is. Oh, got him. He's been nibbling on my ankles for this whole session. Oh, that's quite a breakdown. The Dow. Good grief. Okay, so this is the brunch break bar. It's setting up now. Got a massive range. It's like it's so big. It's 100 points. And I'll see that on the 30-minute. Although I'm waiting for this bar to set up for brunch break, so perhaps not. Let's trade it as a brunch break. 13 minutes to go, so not too long. Pulled straight back into the range here in the NASDAQ. One of those kind of days, I think. There is another mosquito. That could have been a mistake. That was pure impulse. Naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. Pure impulse. I don't know why I did that. I am trading on bloody emotion now, and I don't think that's a good thing, so I think I'm actually going to call it a night. Yeah, I'm going to call it a night. I know the trading of late hasn't been so great, but when I go back over these videos, I'm going to slap myself. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow for the EU session. So, horrible, horrible, horrible day. Again, because we're trading on emotion. Okay, well, I know things that I need to work on at least. So, okay, thank you very much. Have a good evening.